Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have headlights. Auxito was nice enough to send us a box of headlights for the Jeep build. They were excited to see this build and they wanted us to review these headlights in the Jeep. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox these and then we're going to push this out where it's dark because it's dark out there so you can see how awful the stock headlights are. We'll then install the Auxito and see how good these really are.
It's unboxing time.
Look, they even give you gloves. How cool is that? And they're white. These would fit my daughter better than me. Look at those. Ooh, they're slippery though. Be careful. Don't drop it. They're slippery. Those are pretty slick. Alright. Let's do a quick test and see how bad these stock headlights are, and then we'll get these babies installed. This goes to show the factory headlights on this. They're miserable. I do need new lenses, but these are terrible. It is starting to get light. I don't know if you can see in the camera or not. We will do a final drive in the dark with these new headlights. We just wanted to show you how awful these were, so we can install those Auxito and see how amazing they are. Alright, these are just quarter turn to come out. They're not too bad. We obviously have our Jeep tore apart. There's the factory bulb. So let's take these. Don't touch the LED. I found it safer to not wear the gloves because they were slippery. Just don't touch the part. You can handle out here, just don't touch up there. Go. Quarter turn in. Alright, we got one done. This one's a little bit tighter. We got the horn to mess with here, which I probably should have just taken off. There we go. Alrighty, we got that one out. Same thing, watch where you're putting your fingers. Hard to get my hand in there. They're nice aluminum construction, that's cool. There we go. Quarter turn. My wiring harness is hanging down because we're not done, so this is going to be a little more challenging. Getting it plugged back in here. Oh, there we go. Click. Alright. Alright, let's power these up. See what it looks like. Alright, there you have it. Those look a lot better. I do need new lenses, but those look a lot better. I keep looking at them, now I'm seeing spots. So, super excited to be able to drive this with these headlights, especially as bad as those other ones were. Once this is done, we will do another review driving in pitch black. Those are way better than factory. Super excited about that. This build is not done. We're in the middle. The engine is just sitting in here. Nothing is hooked up. We had to push the Jeep out of the shop so we could get this review, and unfortunately, it's becoming daylight. So far, I'm impressed. We'll take a look at the bulbs here in a second.
Alright, so these are our dims, and now we're going to hit our highs and see what those look like.
That looks worse.
Yeah, agreed. When we hit them onto high beam, they don't look brighter. So I'm not sure.
That's high. As you saw, the brights really don't seem much brighter than the low beams. The low beams are amazing. These are way better than it was before factory. But we do notice there's not a lot of difference. So we'll have to do a little bit more inspection there. But so far, the low beam's way better. The high beam, yeah, not really. We got to look into that some more. We just figured we would do a little comparison here. Some of the things that I like and I dislike. I think the gloves are kind of a cool option because you're not supposed to touch. But you really got to try hard to touch the Auxito LED. What you have to be careful of is I put the gloves on, and then these become very slippery, and I almost dropped it. So decided it was better to just watch where my hands were and not wear the gloves. But they're super heavy-duty aluminum design. I'm very impressed with that solid aluminum design. Nice seal in there. So overall, impressed with it. The low beam was very bright, very clean, white light. I really liked it. The high beam was a little anticlimactic, if you want to use that word. Not quite as bright as I thought it was, but in our setup, our Jeep is not done. This Jeep is got the engine just sitting in there. We pushed it out of the garage in the dark to be able to do this review. So we really need to go drive it in real night conditions and see how it looks. It could be my lenses. They're very fogged up or frosty or whatever. But I really like the construction. I was reading through the instructions, and there's a 2-year warranty on these. That's pretty cool. You don't see that very often. So we're excited to try these on the road and also get another set. Potentially my Yukon. I think we're going to try a set in the Yukon. These were given to us to do a review on. I'm going to look at buying another set for my truck. But I'm excited to get these on the road and actually try them out.